Well, ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joining us now. And Richard, kind of a quiet day on Wall Street today.
And no free samples, unfortunately. But it was quiet, and actually it's kind of a nice change of pace. There are times when while I love my job here, I have to tell you, there are times when it's very difficult to say what moved the market because, frankly, we don't know what moved the market. There was a 200-point intraday range. The Dow was up 70 points this morning and down by 130 points this afternoon. But as far as anything specific that drove the market today, I'm afraid I didn't see it. That being said, let's take a look at the final numbers. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down by 55 points. Just over 0.2%, closing at 24,713.98. That on volume of 942 million shares. The NASDAQ almost the exact same performance. It's down by 0.21. The NASDAQ for the day closing at 7,382.47. That's a loss of 15.82 on heavy volume of 2,323 million shares. And the S&P actually the smallest loss of all, closing at 2,720.13, a loss of just over 2 points, not quite 0.1%. Walmart, I think you're probably familiar with that company. They're only the largest retailer in the world. A very different day today because the stock fell by 1.6%, despite saying that for the recent quarter, their total sales increased, their total earnings increased, and very importantly, their e-commerce increased. Their increase in e-commerce was 33%. That versus an increase of 23% in the last quarter. And the company says they are on track to have a 40% increase in their e-commerce business for all of this coming year. That being said, Wall Street apparently was looking for more. The fact that same-store sales were up by 2.1% apparently didn't impress anybody because, as I say, the stock was down 1.6% despite really what appeared to be some pretty good numbers coming out of that big retailer.
So what's happening with JCPenney today?
Well, I don't know if you remember on Tuesday we talked about Sears and the problems that Sears have been having, and unfortunately JCPenney can line right up with them. Their stock was down 12% today. Two icons from retail, but I think the world is passing them by, unfortunately.
That's so sad to hear. All right, well, thank you so much, Richard.
You're very welcome.